Welcome to Small Town Legends, the podcast where the shadows come to life and the whispers of forgotten towns reveal their secrets. I'm your host, Adam, and tonight we're venturing into the heartland of America, where cornfields stretch like oceans and quiet roads twist through the darkness, leading to places best avoided when night falls. On the backroads of rural Wisconsin, just outside the unassuming town of Elkhorn, a legend has taken root. Locals speak in hushed tones about a creature, something monstrous that stalks the edge of the woods. They call it the Beast of Bray Road, an entity that's been spotted prowling the roadside, watching from the shadows and haunting the dreams of those who dare venture too close. But what is it exactly? A creature born from the depths of our own fears, or something real lurking just beyond the reach of our headlights? But before we dive into the chilling encounters on Bray Road, let's take a moment to explore Elkhorn, Wisconsin, a town that seems straight out of a Norman Rockwell painting, at least at first glance. Nestled in the rolling farmland of Walworth County, Elkhorn was founded in 1836, named for the set of elk antlers an early settler found nearby. For nearly 2 centuries, Elkhorn has been the heart of rural Wisconsin's dairy industry. Its economy built on small family farms where days are filled with the hum of tractors, the scent of fresh hay, and the rhythm of seasons dictated by the land itself. Even today, many of the old farms still dot the countryside, enduring symbols of the town's agrarian roots. As the years passed, Elkhorn grew modestly but retained its rural charm. The town square, lined with quaint shops, cafes, and a historic courthouse, serves as the gathering place for a tight-knit community. Every December, Elkhorn hosts its famous Christmas Card Town celebration, where the streets are lit with holiday decorations and neighbors share stories over steaming mugs of cider, their voices echoing through the frosty air. It's a slice of Americana, wholesome and picturesque, the kind of place where everyone seems to know everyone else. But like so many quiet, small towns, Elkhorn has its secrets. When the sun dips below the horizon and the shadows grow long, this friendly town takes on a different character. Those same country roads that feel so inviting in daylight become long, lonely stretches of asphalt winding through fields and forests, where cell phone signals drop, and every gust of wind seems to carry an echo of something watching, waiting. The people here may smile during the day, but when they talk about the Beast of Bray Road, their voices drop, and an uneasy silence lingers in the air. The story of Elkhorn is one of contrasts, a place where tradition and mystery coexist, where farmland meets forest, and where, somewhere along Bray Road, the line between folklore and fear becomes blurred. Tonight, we're peeling back the layers of this small town's most infamous mystery and taking a walk down Bray Road, if you're brave enough to come along. Now let's turn our attention to the Beast of Bray Road, a creature that defies easy explanation and has left a trail of terror in its wake. Descriptions of the beast are chillingly consistent. Witnesses claim it resembles a massive wolf-like figure, standing upright at 6 or 7 feet tall with powerful limbs, thick fur, and eyes that glow like burning embers in the dark. Some describe its face as being disturbingly human-like, with a twisted snout and jaws lined with razor-sharp teeth. Some describe its face as being disturbingly human-like, with a twisted snout and jaws lined with razor-sharp teeth. And despite its size, it's eerily silent, seeming to appear and disappear without a trace, almost as if it's only half real. For decades, people in and around Elkhorn have reported seeing the beast, often along the lonely stretch of road that winds through dark fields and wooded patches. One of the earliest known accounts came from a local woman in the late 1980s who claimed to see the creature while driving down Bray Road on a rainy night. She thought she saw a large, dog-like shape at the edge of her headlights. As she slowed down, the creature looked up at her, revealing those haunting red eyes. For a moment, she was frozen, but then it charged at her car, its claws scraping against the metal door as she floored the gas pedal. When she looked in her rearview mirror, it had vanished into the darkness. Then there was the account of a dairy farmer who reported finding strange tracks and claw marks near his barn. At first, he thought it was a prank, until one night he was woken up by the sound of something large prowling just outside his home. He watched from his window as the beast appeared under the moonlight, its hunched figure sniffing the ground before it lifted its head, almost as if it knew he was watching. Another local, a teenage boy, had a brush with the creature one summer evening. He and some friends had been out on the road hoping to catch a glimpse of the infamous beast. They had their headlights off, sitting in the silence, waiting. Minutes passed, and then they heard it. A low growl coming from the dark edge of the road. As they turned on the lights, there it was, standing not 20 feet away. They described it as hunched and muscular, like a creature out of some nightmare. It held its ground for a moment, seemingly unafraid, before letting out a deep, guttural snarl and disappearing into the fields. These are only a few of the encounters with the beast of Bray Road, encounters that have left a lasting mark on those who have witnessed it. But what is the creature? Is it some rare mutated animal, a spirit of the land, or perhaps something even darker? As we dig deeper, the line between folklore and fear becomes even harder to distinguish. So, what exactly is the Beast of Bray Road? A flesh and blood creature prowling the outskirts of Elkhorn? A spirit bound to the land, haunting the night as a reminder of something lost or long forgotten? Or could it be something darker, a creature that slips between worlds, appearing when we least expect it and vanishing just as quickly, leaving only fear in its wake? To this day, no one has an answer. The beast defies the lines between legend and reality, blurring our understanding of what might be lurking just outside the safety of our homes. Those who have seen it say they'll never forget the way it looked at them, a predator's gaze that seems to pierce straight through flesh down to the soul. They talk of the heavy silence that falls when it's near, as if even the night itself knows to stay quiet in its presence. So, if you ever find yourself driving down Bray Road as the sun dips below the horizon and the fields turn to shadow, keep your eyes on the road and resist the temptation to look too long into the darkness beyond your headlights. Because out there, just beyond what you can see, the Beast of Bray Road might be watching you back, waiting, as it has for decades, for the next unwary soul who dares to cross its path. Sweet dreams, listeners, and until next time, stay safe and keep your lights on. You never know what legends might be real.